Alright, so today I'm going to a horse race in Japan for the first time. Will I be placing bets? Yes. Will I lose all my money? More than likely. But nonetheless, I am very excited to find out just what a horse race in Japan is actually like for the first time. Will I have a good time? I'm certainly hoping so. The horse race I'm going to go see today is the Yasuda Kinen, which is a turf race over the course of 1,600 meters, and it is a G1 race, which is the highest bracket for horse racing in Japan from what I know at least. Looking forward to my first race that I'm gonna go see being a G1, and looking forward to having a good time, let me tell y'all what. I've gotta get to the station though. I'm taking the train all the way to Tokyo Racecourse today. I'm near Ikebukuro right now, and so it's about an hour by train, but it's nothing too crazy, but just got to get to the station. We want platform 2. I believe so. This is it. All right, y'all, we just got off at Fushu Station. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm probably wrong though. We are currently walking to the Tokyo Racecourse, and once we get there we're going to go ahead and pay our 200 yen entry fee and take a look around and see what they got to offer. I think that is the plan, I will acknowledge. So one thing I forgot to mention is that the Yasuda Kinen doesn't actually start like at 9 a.m. in the morning. The race itself is actually at like, I think 3:40 in the afternoon. However, up until then there will be other, I think, ungraded races going on, and there's just other events going on as well and whatnot. So it really is an all-day event. Horse races in Japan really are an all-day event. Hence why I'm getting to the race course not at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but instead at 9:35 in the morning. So from what I've heard, this year's favorites to win are a 7-year-old horse named Soul Rush and a 4-year-old horse named Sixpence. Honestly, I kind of want to bet for the older horse. It's second favorite to win. I kind of want to bet for it, but I feel like I just have a gut feeling that I'm going to lose my money. But at the same time, I could win it all. I could double my money. I don't know. Those are the two favorites though. But there are 18 horses racing total, so there's lots of options to choose from. I'll have to figure out who I really want to bet for when they're doing their parade lap and everything like that kind of thing, because apparently that's a thing as well. As said, never been to a horse race. This is all new stuff to me. And it's very pretty around here, I will acknowledge. Very, very, very pretty nature, I will acknowledge. No complaints on my behalf. Almost to the race course though, it's just right up there. There we go, let's go get some tickets. We want 2 tickets.
Put it into the bills.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. We can go see the parade ring. That's where everybody's at right now. All right, y'all, we are now at the Tokyo Racecourse, and let me tell y'all what, it is busy. Not right here, but over there, it is quite busy without a doubt. Got my ticket. Gonna have to be saving this for memory's sake, I will acknowledge. I think we're gonna go take a look at the parade ring and go take a look at the horses going by, because it looks like there's a lot of people over there. And so I'm figuring there's some horses on the course that we should go take a look at. So I think that's the plan. So there they are. It's a nice stadium, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just sweet. The impression I'm getting is that Ashen horses are kind of rare. I don't know anything about horses, but that's the impression I'm getting, at
These
least.
are all thoroughbreds, I think, and brown thoroughbreds are more common than any other color.
Okay, makes sense. The guys in the red, they have JRA under their saddles, so I wonder if those are like the regulation guys or something. I don't know, I wonder if those horses are actually racing. I think one's about to start. We're gonna go see the first race of our day, at least. Looking forward to it, looking forward to it. I think the race is about to start, y'all. I think the race is about to start. Let's get it, let's get it. I guess they're getting in the paddock right now, I want to say. Sounds about right. Paddock? I don't know if that's the right way of putting it. Is paddock the right way of putting it? No? What would be the right way? Just the gate? I guess it would just be the gate.
Paddock is what they sleep in.
That's true, yeah. So yeah, I guess it would be the gate. Oh, they've gotten started. I didn't realize. Where are they at? Oh, they're hidden. I can't see them. All right, who's in first? It's number 10. I think number 10's in first. There's some good stuff right here. They've got an ambulance following around the track too, just in case something happens. They're prepared. Where are they at? Oh, they're coming around the corner. Dude in the back is way in the back. Yeah, he ain't, unless he decides to like literally go sicko mode, he ain't got this. But the other ones are gaining on the guy in the lead. The guy wanted to get a huge lead right at the very beginning, but they're gaining on him. Oh man, that's huge, that's huge. Yo, they're getting him. That's huge. And they're on the slope. They're coming.
Gray was in the second to last.
Oh no. Was that the one we liked?
That was the gray one.
Oh no. Oh well. That was sick though. That got really noisy. Oh my goodness. But it looks like number one won, I want to say. And number one, was he in first the whole time?
No.
I had trouble keeping, because he came up, right?
He came up.
Yeah.
He came up and he passed.
Because he passed right after the turn. So because he took the speed from the turn and just sent it. Whereas the other guy, who I think was in second, was trying to just get a head start and just keep it the whole way, I want to say. Very interesting, very interesting. But yeah, let's go inside and let's see what they have. And so these are the betting machines. I don't know how to place bets for these. So this is how you cash out, I guess. Gonna see what that is. Yeah. So you have to have a card to bet? I don't know. I have no idea. All right, let's find 7-Eleven. Ah, konnichiwa.
こんにちは。ショッピングバッグ入れますか？
はい。Arigatou gozaimasu. Slightly busy in there, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so I'll see y'all in just a few. Alright, so now, just exploring. And I think we're trying to find the gift shop as well. Gift shop was back there? Oh, let's go take a look. Alright, sweet, we found the gift shop. Very nice. No complaints on my behalf. How do we get in? I think I'm gonna hold off.
I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah, same here. Oh, there is more in there. Oh, no photos. All right. The gift shop was very busy, but it had some very solid stuff. Not only for the not only for the horse races that are racing today, but also for ones that have raced here in the past, like Gold Ship, which was featured in an anime called Umamusume Pretty Derby, which is what influenced me to want to come to this race today, I will acknowledge. That was another race. Almost missed it, but we caught the last half. Last third. Last fifth. We didn't catch a lot of it. Almost missed it. Alright, y'all. Let's find out how the smoking room is at the Tokyo Racecourse. Yes, sir. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That smoking room was pretty fire. Not the best view of the race course itself, but I could still see the betting TVs. Granted, it's all in Japanese, so I don't know what it says, but I could still see all of them, which is pretty lit if you ask me. Overall, my thoughts so far are that I'm overwhelmed. I'm completely overwhelmed. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm having a great time. I think I'm gonna go try to find an English betting guide, and I think that's my plan for the moment. Konnichiwa.
How to bet? Okay.
Hi.
English.
English.
How to bet?
Okay.
Mark sheet.
Okay.
Map.
Okay.
This here.
Okay. Thank you. Parade lap starting must mean there's another race going on in a few minutes. It's been probably about 20 minutes since the last race, I think. I really, in all honesty, don't know exactly how many races are going on. I know there's a lot of them, though, I will acknowledge. I've just got to figure out where exactly and how exactly to bet by reading the betting guide that I got in English. They have a Unimog. Hold up. That's sick. They have Unimogs to do the dirt. Yo, that's dope. Hell yeah, I didn't know that. That's super sick. Yo, what? I love Unimogs, and honestly, I want one myself, so that was pretty hype, I'm not gonna lie. Now that's something you don't see featured in Umamusume Pretty Derby or Pretty Derby Umamusume, the anime. And they should definitely add that to the anime, because that's sick. I have no idea. All right, y'all, right now I'm trying to figure out how to bet with this racing card. It is so overwhelming, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is so much information. I have no idea what is going on, I will acknowledge none. But I'm gonna keep looking through and I'm gonna keep trying to figure it out. I realized I forgot to bring a pen to the horse race, which is bad because I need a pen to fill out my betting slip. So I need to go buy a pen at the merch store. Then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and fill out my betting slip. I'm gonna show y'all, hopefully, how I do that as well. I think I know what I'm doing, somewhat. I read over the English guide. Then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and bet on the one race that I'm betting on today, which is the Yasuda Kinen. And I'm gonna be betting on Soul Rush. Oh yeah, Soul Rush's mom was Manhattan Cafe, which I believe was featured in Umamusume, which is pretty cool. I'm putting $1,000 on Soul Rush. I will lose it all. Oh yeah, did you see the free tea service? You can go get cold water there for free.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be barley tea, but it's actually green tea. Yeah. And I think that's the last one getting in there. How to start. There we go. It started. So there's number one. Keep the lead. Ten's coming up. Ten's coming up.
They're all the way over there.
Yeah. It's looking like 2 in first. Wow, this is... Alright, this is pretty heated. Going around the corner. This is a mile. That's a long... And wow, the turf is not like very cut. Is that how it's meant to be? I guess so. There they are. It's now 2 and 7 and then 10. Wow. This is pretty heated. They're moving. Oh, hell yeah, brother. They're moving. What was that? 146.8? I feel like that's pretty good. Like, that was fast. Like, I have no idea, but like a mile in a minute and 46? That's pretty good. Yeah, I think it was 2 that won that one. And it won it by like a length too. That's pretty big. And I guess they have to go sweep the field afterwards. That was pretty sick. I think I'm gonna go have a smoke, fill out my betting card, and then go check out the infield. And I think that's the plan. Oh, they have tobacco stores? Yo, that's sick. Yo. I think I might pick myself up the back of the Larks. Konnichiwa. Very cool, very cool. I didn't realize they had actual tobacconists where it's just tobacco stores here. But I got me a pack of Larks. Y'all know I had to buy a pack. You want to sit there? I'm gonna go have a smoke.
Yeah.
So I saw at the tobacco shop that they had a pack of Aruma cigarettes in the display. I don't know if they actually sell them, but Aruma cigarettes are supposedly only sold in Okinawa, but maybe they're sold at like race courses too. If I can get a pack now, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Konnichiwa.
530円ですね。はい、1000円お預かりします。はい、ありがとうございます。
These are supposedly an Okinawa exclusive, but I guess that's not quite right I guess they do actually sell them at race courses in Japan as well. Very, very, very cool stuff. If I do say so myself, certainly no complaints on my behalf. And I'm thinking it's now time for me to go ahead and try to figure out how to fill out my betting sheet. So I think I'm gonna try to do that real quick. Can you hold this for me? Thank you for holding the camera, I appreciate it. Feel free to do some fancy videography if you want to. That's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and get some more cash out, y'all know. I got them bands, you know what I'm saying? Got them bands. We at the race course with them bands, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for holding the camera, I appreciate it. But I forgot a pen, I'll acknowledge, so I went and picked myself up one. This pen cost me 300 yen at the Tokyo Racecourse, and it seems to write pretty well. It doesn't really have much weight to it, I'll acknowledge. It's not my personal preference for how a pen should feel, but for 300 yen, or about, what is that, $2 USD, I really can't complain now, can I? But I need to go ahead and grab my stuff out of my bag I have, so I can actually go ahead and fill out my, betting sheet, so I can actually go ahead and bet. I need to go and do that real quick. So I just need to get this out, I need to get this out. So I want to do a win, so I want to select one horse to win. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the winning type because I really don't know what a lot more of this stuff, or how a lot more of this stuff works. So I'm just gonna do the win type because I know how that works. And we are going to look at this section right here so we know exactly what happens. Oh no, wait, no, this is for, here we go. This is what I want, I think. All right, so this is what I want right here. I need to mark the race course right here, mark the race number. So the Yasuda Kinen is race number 3, I want to say. Or no, sorry, race number 11. So we are currently at the Tokyo Raceway, so we want to select Tokyo. The Yasuda Kinen is going to be the 11th race. So race number 11. We're going to want to put the type of bet as being the win bet. And then we just want to do just one horse, I'm thinking. This is where I start to get a bit confused, I'll acknowledge. I just need to mark the horse number. So if you're betting on multiple horses, you can do multiple numbers. I'm just doing one horse, so I just need to bet up here. The horse I want to bet on is Soul Rush, which is number 13. Let's go and mark down number 13 right there, if I can. And then now I need to mark down how much I want to bet. So if I want to bet 1,000 yen, I saw like an example for 1,000. Here we go. So example, 1,000 yen. So 1 and 1,000. And is there anything else I need to fill out? All right, and then now I've just got to do the automatic machine. So that's going to be the hardest part of this all, is using the machine, I'm thinking. Okay. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Alright, I now have my betting card. Very cool, very cool. No complaints on my behalf. And I'm gonna just translate this real quick and see what it says. Okay, so it just says Soul Rush, 1,000 yen, the 75th Yasuda Memorial Race. Very cool, very cool. Alright, so I now have my betting card. It appears I filled out everything properly. No complaints on my behalf. Let's go to the infield. Apparently Soul Rush won a race in Dubai, I think it was. That's what I was reading. And I was like, that's cool. Wow, there's a lot of people going to the infield though. Oh, there's a smoking area. Hold this real quick. About to buy some Coca-Cola at a vending machine at the Tokyo Racecourse, you know what I'm saying? Sweet. I'm not gonna lie though, at least in like my local area, like the perception of horse racing is that it's just all about the betting and there's nothing else going on. But that's not at all what's going on here. There's very much like a social aspect to it. People come here with friends, like even if they're not betting, they just come here to watch the horse race and to chat it up, go get some food and stuff like that kind of thing. Like it's only 200 yen to come here for a ticket. I think it was 500 yen. They bumped it up to 500. But either way, I'm like, excuse me, I mean like that's like what, $3.50 USD I want to say? So that's like really not much at all. So people like just spend like 500 yen, $3.50, come here with friends, chat it up, have some good drink, have some good food, maybe bet on a horse, maybe not, and they just have a good time. This is really a social thing, and there's a lot of families here as well. This event, this is not just betting. This is a social function. And when I think of social functions that revolve around horse racing, I really only think of the Kentucky Derby. But that's what this is, except on a much more casual setting. This is very interesting without a doubt. And I gotta admit, I definitely want to come to another race, another horse race in Japan in the future. Not gonna lie. It is currently 1:36 in the afternoon. I have been here for over 5 hours now. Just been exploring the place. This place is massive. Let me tell y'all what. It's huge. I'm sure it looks big on my camera, but honestly, I don't think video does it justice. Like, just look at that. It's massive. Absolutely huge. And overall, honestly, I'm just really glad to be here. One, because this is a really fun thing to do. I'm really enjoying myself just hanging out, honestly. Like, even the betting, even if I was just here not betting, I'd still be having fun. But this is also really cool to be at because I've been watching Umamusume Pretty Dirty? Umamusume Pretty Derby. Been watching that quite a bit lately. I finished off like the 3 main seasons and now I'm watching Umamusume Cinderella Grey, which is fantastic. I think it's the best anime this season, I'll acknowledge. It's so good. And of course, the Tokyo Racecourse is featured in that anime quite a lot. So glad to be here. Let me tell y'all what, glad to be here. Now I gotta check out some other race courses, I'm thinking. I just realized though, wait, is there another race about to start? I thought there was another race about to start. Oh, they're coming onto the field. All right, let's watch it from up here because this is a really good view. I can see just about almost the entire course from here. We can see all the horses coming down just like that. They're going to the gate over there. Very cool though, very cool. Nice to have seen, I gotta admit, the fullest horse race I've seen so far. Saw it from start to finish with my own eyes, not through a television. That's pretty fire. And I feel like that was a pretty solid race. I think number two won that race. I don't know the horse's name. Hope some people made some money, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Man, that one's still going. He's still going, that one's still got energy in him. Oh my goodness. Bro's still moving. Holy crap. That horse ain't tired at all. He's like, nah, I'm all good, bro. Alright, so it is currently 2:43. The Yasuda Kinen starts at 3:40. That's when the post time is. But both my brother and I want to go see the parade, and we want to go see Soul Rush in the parade. So we're walking over to get good spots for the parade lap they do, and then we're going to run over and try to get some spots in the grandstand. That's the plan. So just walking over to the parade right now, going to see if we can get some spots. That's the goal. Oh yeah, go for it, yeah. My brother got a little plushie. What's your horse's name?
Joffrey.
Joffrey. How's it spelled? Jeofffery?
Yeah.
That's the only proper way to spell Joffrey. If it's spelled with a G, nah, I don't know. No offense to Joffrey spelled with a G. But, nah, it just ain't it. It just ain't it. Joffrey. Yes, sir. Got Jeffrey here.
No! His name's Joffrey.
But we are at the parade area now, y'all. It is packed. G1 races here are no joke. There are a lot of people here, without a doubt. And number 9 is coming out. Where's Soul Rush? Soul Rush is coming. There is a white one. 13, that's gonna be Soul Rush, I think, I hope. So, where's Soul Rush? Right. Trying to get my finger. Oh, it's so zoomed in. That's not gonna work. Right there. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's my winning horse right there. Make me $14, Soul Rush, double my money. Please, I don't want to lose my beer money. Here's the full view though, y'all. It's packed, as you guys can tell. It's absolutely packed, without a doubt. Yeah, let's go inside. They've got the sign out for who they think is going to win. I think that's what it is at least. We can see number 13, Soul Rush, number 1, and that's who I'm betting on, baby. Yes, sir. Are these the previous winners, or I think these are the previous winners? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
Ruining your footage of Joffrey.
Make me some money, Soul Rush. They're starting to go in the gates. Soul Rush going in. I'm locked in. One more horse left. Alright. There goes, there goes. Let's get it. Where's Soul Rush? Where's Soul Rush? Middle of the pack, as predicted. Yep, Soul Rush, middle of the pack. Let's get it. Good strategy. Stay in the middle of the pack. Hit it at the end of the corner. Good strategy. They're going that way. Where's Soul Rush? Where is he? Where is he? Still middle of the pack? Four's pulling. Nah, not really. I wouldn't say Four's pulling ahead. Four's going first. But he ain't really pulling ahead. That was pretty wild. That's been Soul Rush's like fourth Yasuda Kinen where they didn't win. That blows though. They put on a good show though. Yeah, they were third. Third. Hey, good effort, good effort.
Well, it was very fun. I think it was worth it.
I think it was worth it. And I'm like, I only lost like $7.50. So like, I'm like, whatever. Overall, is horse racing in Japan pretty epic? Is it pretty awesome? What do you say, brother? Pretty cool?
I like the horses.
I'd have to say it's pretty epic. I enjoyed myself, even though I lost 1,000 yen. I enjoyed going to a horse race in Japan for the first time. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you guys did enjoy this video today, if you guys did enjoy this vlog today, of course, like, subscribe. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. To the next one, stay safe and peace. And have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.